Okay, we are on move number 2, the double present.
That's right. Double present or doble presentado
Sí.
looks like this. A 1 and a 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7, and 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. All right, so 14 counts total, or an 8 and a 6. Let's show you how this works. Just like the first move, we're starting with a reverse basket or a B-side basket. So you want to lead your followers straight forward. 1, 2, same as the first move, 3 and 4. Now here's the difference. As I bring my follower back, on a regular reverse basket, she'd continue going straight backwards and go into her anchor. But I'm going to lead an acceleration with a quick rotation that puts her into a present, or presentado. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, all right, or 5, depending on, where you want to count this. So from here, this first part, I'm using my left hand to reverse her. I'm rolling her in. I check her back, and then I roll her right back to where I can present again. The third time, I'm going to roll her in, catch her energy, and then scroll myself away. We're going to show you from the other side just to make sure you can do it with us. So when you're starting this move, make sure your partner's in front of you, and your iPad screen, or if you're watching this 10 years in the future, you're like, ha, 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 iPad, how funny, how outdated. It's on your right-hand side. So we go B-side whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
A 5.
All right. From here, guys, using your left hand to bring her in, make sure your hand is not here and not here, but right on the hip bone. As we roll her in, you don't have to move at all. You just move your hips to the right, move your hips back to the left. Now, there's a lot of power right here. After this check back, my forearm is really pushing Nicki through, and that gives her extra rotation and allows her to style. Now I bring my left hand towards me again to rotate her. She's moving towards her left, which is counterclockwise. And as I catch her, I'm doing 2 triple steps that both move backwards. Nikita?
Okay, so just like our first move, we're starting out in our regular, ladies, it just feels like a basket. And then you're going to feel an acceleration. So that a 5, you're on your right foot on 4. You're going to feel an acceleration left, right. So you're going to have your quick step back on your left and then stretch out on 5. So you're out right into his arm. And then he's going to pull you back in. Make sure your arm's coming across in front. And then you're back on your left, and then you check back right, left, and you're coming back out again to your presentation.
That's right.
Now it's the double. The
That's
double.
right. Now the styling here, let's do this arm again. So as her arm pops into the open position, we're going to give you a few options. If you notice, Nicki took her hand, let's move this way a little bit, started her hand up by her collarbone, and then traced it across the top of the chest. That's beautiful. Another option for you ladies, because we're doing a double styling here, is that as Nicki can take the hand over her head and then fold it down at an angle. So you see we're creating a line that goes this way, or a line that goes this way. Either way, it's linear and beautiful.
Generally, it's an arm that's coming across and out because that's where your energy is heading. So you're letting your arm finish the move, essentially, by coming across and continuing the motion.
Yes, let's put you to this side, followers. Since it's a doble, let's do the 2 different stylings. Let's do the chest one first and then the hair.
Okay.
So we have, guys, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. So that's across the chest and out. And then we bring the follower back in. She doesn't punch me in the chest. And then right here, we're going to go, followers.
Around the head and bring it down.
That's right. Now, on this around the head, let's do it one more time. As we go through this really slowly, notice how Nicki is touching her opposite ear. And what that does is make sure she doesn't punch me in the face with her elbow. Go ahead and touch the ear again, babe. Nice. Notice, just stay right there. If she were to rotate all the way around, the elbow is not in danger of touching me. But if her hand were halfway through her head, this is going to crack me in the noggin, or if I was a much shorter man, in the top of the head. All right? So make sure your hand goes to the other ear and then goes down to create a nice line. For the finishing part, followers, as he brings you in, he's moving you out into the side, and this says stop because it's on the lower back. So as I back up, you're hanging in place. Let's try it all together with numbers. We have a 1 and a 2, 3 and 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, a 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So that's for the 2-8 variation. Now we want to show you the footwork to make it slightly shorter. This is great, not only for increasing the decrease in the time between the 2 presentations, but if you only have 14 counts before you hit something new, you're going to want to use this one. So this goes a 1 and a 2, 3 and 4, a 5. Now, instead of bringing our follower in and checking her, we're going to roll her into a rotating coaster and bring her right back out. So for this variation, if you want to do this with us, make sure you're facing your television. Followers, you're facing booty towards the TV. From this first present, we're going to bring her in, and Nikki's going to do a pivot coaster, which goes right and open. Again, right and open. All right? So leaders, try not to lead this more than 2 or 3 times on your partner, but it would go present,
And right,
roll,
and right, and right.
present. And roll and present. Leaders, my feet are doing some amazing work here. Watch this and this. Hips right and hips left. The ending is going to be the same, but when we do it that way, not only is it sharper and snappier, but now you have it in 14 counts instead of 16 counts.